Hi, I'm Jess, and welcome to my channel. There's an episode of Gilmore Girls that's been bothering me for years, and I haven't seen anyone talking about it. To be fair, I've also not actually looked for anyone talking about it. In Season 2, Episode 2, Runaway Little Boy, Rory is partnered with Madeline, Louise, Tristan, and Brad for an English assignment. They are supposed to perform a scene from Romeo and Juliet, and set it during a time period of their choosing. The group is assigned the death scene. Paris immediately takes control and decides on traditional Elizabethan as their time period, because the death scene is such an iconic scene and shouldn't be messed with. So they should have failed this assignment. I know because I'm an expert. I had to do a very similar assignment in my grade 10 English class. The only difference is that we specifically had to do a scene modernization and cannot just pick any era. My group got nearly a perfect mark. We did the party scene where Romeo and Juliet first meet. We had the party be a Stanley Cup playoff party because we were supposed to be presenting on the day of Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals. The Capulets were Sens fans and the Montagues were Ducks fans because those were the two teams that made it to the finals. Our premise was ridiculous. Imagine being in a blood feud with another family over hockey. My point is, the goal of the assignment was for us to prove our understanding of the original text by recreating it in a different setting, while maintaining the core themes. The other groups in my class didn't do as well on the assignment because they just updated the language to modern English, but didn't make any changes to the scene. Rory's group didn't even do that much. They put no effort into the assignment and didn't demonstrate an understanding of the text. If it was an assignment for a drama class, they might have just scraped by with a passing grade, because they at least put on a performance, but for an English class, that should have failed. Their choices are so much worse when I consider that they are juniors or 11th graders at an elite private school, and I was a 10th grader at a French public high school. I'm sorry, but if a 10th grade English class at a school where English is taught as the second language is able to understand what the assignment is asking for, a bunch of French kids hoping to go to an Ivy League university in a higher grade definitely should be able to understand it as well. Is Chilton actually a really shit school? Is the American education system really as bad as TV shows make it appear? I'm not being entirely fair. Canada does rank higher in education, so maybe our 10th graders are on the same level as 11th graders in the States. And in Ontario, if you go to a French school and get at least an 80 in grade 12 English, specifically a 4U English class and not a 4C English class, you graduate with a bilingualism certificate. That means that the English classes at French schools in Ontario are equivalent to English classes at English schools in Ontario. I'm still mad that the showrunners chose Steph, Paris, and Rory, the two top students in their grade, who both went on to attend Yale, complete an assignment that would probably have gotten a failing grade in my high school. Literacy is so important, and what the show portrayed is a lack of literacy from characters that are supposed to be incredibly smart. It makes me question if Rory actually understood all the books she was reading, or if she just read for the aesthetic. If you've made it this far, thanks for listening to my rant. This has been on my mind for literally years. Hopefully I can stop thinking about it now that I've gotten it off my chest. If you liked the video, hit the like button. Leave me a comment letting me know if you agree with me or not, and let me know if you had to do a similar assignment in high school. And have a good rest of your day.